Hello, welcome to a complete ultimate guide of Apocrypha. This goes over everything in the game from start to the end game, uh, starting from character creation, making your first character. Um, Here are the races. I will pull them up on the Trello, which I will have in the description. Right here, you have your first race, Grimalkin, which is the cat race. It just has some better climbing and little better like fall resistance essentially. That's all it gets. Just a little more parkour ability. Human gets Respire, which is a pretty cool ability. It just lets them basically live when they wouldn't. So if you're on 1 HP, you pop this and you'll live for another 12 seconds guaranteed. Uh, if you use it before then, it doesn't really do anything for you. Then you have Darken in the uncommon. These ones are about to get martial arts. They don't have it yet, but it's coming out soon-ish. They get Tremor Sense, which is basically an ESP that lets you see where movement is. So you'll see anybody through walls or anything like that as long as they're moving. And then Fell Crescent, that's another martial arts type thing. Beetlarian, it's the moth race. They get the ability to double jump and glide, but it's you don't go down at all when you're gliding. It's really good in Battle Royale mode because you can drink potions and eat cheese and stuff while you're flying away. Um, Hive, this is probably your best mobility race because of this right here. All around pretty good race except for it's this here. You take extra damage from fire. This isn't accurate. It's not 2 times anymore. Now it's 1.3 times. So it got nerfed pretty heavily. You don't take nearly as much. You get Hive Mind, which you can't get your limbs broken. You can't get the disease, which is like a plague that you just have to pay a doctor to get vaccinated against. Um, Swarm, this is what it looks like right here. It's super, super good mobility. Probably the best in the game aside from Ross, which isn't obtainable. Consume Decay, it's like an auto grip. It's very, very useful in Battle Royale. You can just eat corpses alive and get the free stuff. Free health pack, pretty much. Sight Reefer, another really good race. Has Oracle Eye, so you can see health bars of anybody you're fighting. Telekinesis, uh, you have to hold your mana key, your magic key, and you will get a little bar up on the side, your left side of your character. And if you use telekinesis while that bar is high, you can just pick people up and move them around where you want to put them. You can use this on the edge of cliffs and stuff to just throw people off cliffs. A cliff's eye is basically a spectator camera. You see it here being used. This is what it looks like to other people, this little eye wandering around. Foresight, you automatically dodge the first attack of anything. I don't know what the cooldown is, but it's a good ability. Legendary races, Revenant. Uh, you come back to life with 35% HP every time you are fully killed. Um, no, when you're knocked down, yeah, this is what happens. When you're knocked down, you rise again with 35% HP unless you are fully killed. At level 20, when you are fully killed, you can fully come back. That's what this is. It debuffs your max HP though a pretty significant amount. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's not not as strong as a regular person. Volcani, they basically their only thing is fairies, which you can get from the arena vendor, who I'll show you later when we go there. But it's a pretty good race. You just get to put fairies in your horns here. These little crystals on your horns. You put fairies in there, and then you can use them as moves in your hotbar. They all do different things. Then the Apothecarial race is Element. It has Radiance, so it's immune to fire damage. And you get a very strong passive regeneration in the daytime if you're in direct sunlight. And you have to have hunger still available to heal from. Um, Supernova, um, does a lot of damage, but also kills you. Uh, Forgot this was me, but they you can't win any real fights with this because it instantly grips yourself. Um, but if you are about to die anyway, it might be a good idea to use. Um, it does a huge amount of damage, a huge amount of knockback. Very, very good ability to use as a last case scenario. And then you also have a bunch of different variants. You can make the flame color. Um, Aberrants aren't out at all. I've only ever seen one, and it was the owner of the game. Um, Rast is out but not obtainable. It's given to staff and contributors and developers, stuff like that. Um, they are immune to fire and reality destabilization. So that's the Withering enchant and Ephemeral enchant right here. Um, very, very good. Um, then you have Riftwalk, which is like Hive, it's a little thing, except it's an instant teleport. Um, it's super good. I'm pretty sure Spatial Passage is just a better version of this, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's just teleport longer distances, but I do not know. I don't have the race. I don't know anybody personally with it. I know people who have it, but I'm not like friend basis with them, so they're not here. Um, so smart. There's Roblox. Okay. So yeah, on this slot I spawned in human, so not much to do there. Appearance, I'll just give myself good enough. Sigils. Sigils are pretty important. You can see what they do here. They're also in the Trello right here. Um, all very good. I'll have this linked again in the description. You can check through everything you roll. I'm gonna roll real quick, see if I get anything good at all. Um, Atlas isn't a bad sigil to start with. Carrying capacity barely matters. Um, you have storage. You can storage. You have storage. You can put stuff in. Okay, yeah. So I'll keep this. Um, Pretty good. Do do do. Yeah. Sure. Complete creation. So you do that. Go in. Boom. You got your character. Now we are going straight into this guy's little tutorial thing. There is stuff to do here, but we ignore it for now. Walk in, talk to Nero. You want to do the tutorial dungeon. You'll just get thrown in here. Very simple. Okay, wake up. I don't think there's any way to skip this cutscene, so you just kind of have to hang out for a second. Very well done tutorial, but you know, I've done it a few times, so I think I'd like to skip, but oh well. How did I end up here? Just walk out here, talk to Nero here. You can press E to skip his dialogue. Um, just keep going. He's gonna give you a dagger. Um, you just gotta. I don't know if you have to sit here and wait for it to tell you what to do, but I'm going to, just because I accidentally used Respire early. I'm so good. You gonna tell me? Yeah, I get it. Okay, in here, there is a guard. He is going to probably kill you if you do not know how to play the game. So you want to jump on him. If he does kill you, it doesn't really matter because there's nothing going on here. It's just this tutorial. You don't really lose anything for dying here. You just have to come back and do it again. And he stays damaged as well. You literally you can just come back and brute force kill him. Wow, I'm getting killed. There we go. Okay, yeah, don't kill him. Do not kill him. Loot him. Take his bear charm. If you don't take his bear charm, it's going to cost you 500 Lunari later. And then you can kill him. And then you run back to Nero. Right through here. this prevents you from having to grind out Lunari, and you just get the skill tree early. Very nice. So you run all the way back to the start. Talk to your guy here. He's going to give you a dagger throw. I'm just going to run dagger for like the entirety of this little guide here. And then you run through here. Shift and Q to roll, just following what it does. Following what it tells me to do. Take this. Run back. And then keep going forward. If you're wondering how to slide dash, it's just Q and shift after pressing Q. Very simple. Here you can fall in the water, but I don't recommend trying to. If you do, you'll have an oxygen meter that you have to not die using. Right here, you'll see it goes down pretty quick. You just go next to something and jump up, and you're all good. You're just getting to the other side right over here. Come over here, open this door. There's not a whole lot going on here, nothing you need to be too concerned with. It tells you how to climb ladders this way. You don't need to do that if you have shift locked on, which by the way you activate pressing left control. Shift locked on, you can just jump up the side of ladders and it's so much quicker than actually trying to climb them. So you come run through here. There's a chest here, doesn't have much of anything usually, yeah. Now I hear a lot of people get stuck here, so I'm going to purposefully show you how to get through and then come back. But if you get through the first time, don't worry about it, just run through. So you do this, quickly run through here, open this lever, run back, run through, bing bang boom, stay in this room, keep going all the way to the end there. But you'll notice, if you were too slow, this door closes again on you. And so will this one. So, I'm gonna wait for him to close, just skip ahead if you made it through. So that one opens that. Literally, you just have to go back here, flick this lever again, and that opens again. This starts closing, but this opens. You can fully ignore that room in the back there. There's nothing interesting over there. So that's how you get out if you manage to get yourself stuck in there. Run, run, run. Enter flying airship. Now you're at the main game. This is all this is your lobby basically. There is an open world, but it's not really done, and you have to win battle royales to get there, so it's a pain. But okay, my dialogue broke because I'm stupid. So you keep talking to him again. He'll give you another quest called Leave a Mark. There we go, Leave a Mark. So after that, run in here. You're gonna want to grab this spell from this guy to help you with your Ronan Fight. So you talk to him. I'll look for it. There will also be chests in here which you can use for Lunari if you fail the Ronan Fight. There's some garbage in the chests as well. If you take most things, I like the spear, I'll probably use that. Actually no, I'll stick to daggers just to be consistent. Keep running through, grab what you can. Lunari is just good to have, and we'll need it for later in the thing too. Tarnished Brace, that's free armor. I think I already had one on my person that I never equipped. So this is your merchant. There we go. You can sell anything you picked up that might be valuable. Some things you can't sell, you'll just have to trash them because they're useless. Get a bit of Lunari, good stuff. Anyway, so you talk to that guy over there that was sitting down named Fenwick. And because you did that, you're gonna be able to go up here. Just jump here. Grab this. Fenwick's missing notes. Run in here. And now you can talk to Fenwick, and he'll give you 2 copies of the Vein Lash spell, which you can't use while you have a weapon out yet. We'll get there. But starting out, it's just going to be a book you have to pull out in the middle of the fight. So now we're going to do your fight with Ronan. Come over here. What is this about? Skip this dialogue. Who are you? Don't care. Am I worthy? Yes, I am. Ready. So you prepare yourself, do rite of passage, and he teleports you to the arena. This is how the arena looks when you're fighting players. This is the only PvE in the game right now. There will definitely be more later, but as of now, this is your PvE experience. Um, so yeah, you have dagger throw. I missed because I'm so good. But you can pull out Vein Lash. If you have to succeed the quick time event. You have to press both circles at the same time. Not at the same time. Press both of the little cues when they get to the circle in the center at the correct time. And when you do that, it'll cast a spell successfully. If you fail, it'll damage you. So it's terrible to use if you aren't good at it. But you don't even really have to fight him. You can just run Vein Lash and Dagger Throw over and over and over again until he dies. I am going to start fighting him now because I want this to end within this year. But if you start getting low, you'll run slower. So if you don't feel confident, you can just hold your block, wait for him to do that, and then hit him because he's going to try to M2 you when you block. And you can just interrupt it every time. Or not. Maybe he won't try to M2 you. Yeah. Being picky. Man. There we go. You don't need to execute or loot him here. Anything that drops in arena just stays there. Even if you drop it yourself, you take something out of your inventory in that mode. You can just put it down and you'll get it back when you come back. Any consumables you use won't be saved, so you can just use them again next time. But yeah, so you did that. Talk to Ronan again. Complete rite of passage. Now you can access the arena, which is lovely because that's most of the game. Other most of the game is Battle Royale here at the Captain, which I'll go over soon. But yes, so you do that. Yes, and then we're going to talk to Phalanor here. Do not interrupt my studies, you son of a bitch. Alright, I don't have the correct spell. That makes so much sense. You need Animus to talk to that man. I will just link that as a separate video then, because I'm not going to do that in this recording. It'll be in the description as well with the Trello. You have to get the Animus spell for it. For now, we're just going to queue classless, because that means you're not fighting against people with full classes, and it's good. You can still find tryhards in classless, people even on the leaderboard. Just if they don't want to use their class, you're gonna find them there. This guy looks easy enough. I'm not too worried. I don't have any gear yet, but yeah, he doesn't seem like the sharpest tool. He knows how to use a spell shield. That's concerning. And he's using dagger like me. I'm gonna have no advantage on him. I'm gonna lose. Man. Just use Respire, because that's the key I have Quick Dash on my main account. Haha. Haha. You missed. Silly, silly man. Okay, good. I landed that on him. So now we can kill him. Bonk. And if you killed somebody with Notoriety, you have no way of knowing if they have it or not. You'll get Leaving a Mark done and unlock Notoriety, which is used for certain sigils. The Sun and Moon sigil, you can see them on the Trello. They scale off Notoriety. Other than those two sigils, Notoriety does nothing except get you on the leaderboard if you have enough of it. If you're top 10 with the most Notoriety, you get on the leaderboard. You'll see numbers next to people if you hover over them. Nobody in the server has Notoriety except for me, so you won't see them. Anyway, you win that 1v1, you get arena vouchers. 3 arena vouchers means you can talk to this guy, get yourself lockboxes. Lockboxes are the only thing you should really be buying here, unless you're a what's the race called? Volcani. Volcani, you might want to consider buying Lux, Paralysis, and Voltic. These are the 3 fairies you can put in your horns, and they all do different things. You'll just have to experiment with that yourself, because I'm not a Volcanic, and Yeah. You might want to consider buying Mercenary. It's 30 vouchers, that's 10 wins, but it gives you like 4 health, which honestly isn't a lot. That's like 1 M1 worth of health. But if you really want to min-max your stuff, get yourself Mercenary. Um, Magical Potion just changes your mana color. Warhammer isn't worth buying. Vein Lash is what you already have for free. So yeah, anyway, buy a lockbox. This is where you get all your armor, all your artifacts, everything you need comes from here. So speaking of which, got an artifact. I don't have a spear though. That's fun. So if you get an artifact that isn't the weapon you need, you can come over here to Beowulf and buy for Lunari the weapon you'd like. You can get every weapon in the game except for so yeah, definitely don't buy Warhammer for 60 vouchers here. You can buy it here for 10 Lunari. Every weapon in the game aside from staff and cannon can be purchased here. Also, you can buy those for Lunari. I haven't been checking his shop recently. Okay, noted. So yeah, you equip whatever the weapon is for the artifact. I have another guide for specifically fighting styles. I'll link later, but I don't want to waste time with it too much here. If you get the correct style and correct whatnot, you can, if you have the weapon equipped and you have the artifact on you, go to Train Me. He will teach you this first move of the style, and you learn it. So now if you go to training, you'll have that style. You also have the rogue tree, which you can progress. I will start doing that. You definitely want to get your hands on Quickstep. It's very useful. You can use Quickstep. Anything you unlock in your skill trees, aside from your class, like Serpent's Fang or whatnot, stays in Battle Royale mode. It's the only stuff that saves. Speaking of which, if you want to use Terrace and Frostspire in Battle Royale, you have to do this guy's quest line, which you need Animus for. Animus is a spell you can pull out of both lockboxes, and I'm pretty sure it spawns in chests. Don't quote me on that, because I haven't seen one. But I'm almost certain it spawns in chests as well. So you just open these, hope you get Animus. That's the spell you need. If it doesn't come out of there, I'm so sorry for wasting your time, but pretty sure it does. I definitely know it comes out of lockboxes because I've gotten several that way. Beyond that, yeah, covered everything over there. Spellblade's a different guide, so now we just go into Battle Royale. You can queue in solos or squads. If you queue in squads, it'll automatically put you with your guild and with your friends. So any Roblox friends you have in the server or any guild mates you have in the server, you will get queued with. While I'm waiting for Battle Royale, I'll show you the guild master. He will tell you to leave if you're not level 15 and you need 1,000 Lunari. When the storm comes in, this is how you make a guild, by the way, if you're curious. If you're already in one, don't bother with him. But when the storm comes in like that, that means your Battle Royale is successfully queued and you're going into it. So now it's a guide for Little Battle Royale. There are like a dozen good spots to land in Battle Royale. Starting out, you're just going to want to go to wherever looks good. So you'll notice people are going to go straight down there. I'm purposefully going to avoid that. Just because I do not want to fight a lot of people right now. I want to win this Battle Royale. Ideally, if I don't, it's fine. But just going to show you, you want to glide around as much as you can until you find a Radiant chest. I didn't find one, but they're hard to miss. They're glowing yellow and white chests. I did get an Imbrued Warhammer, which isn't bad. Imbrued is an enchant that does lifesteal. I'll go over all the enchants at the end of the video. But yeah, you'll just have to read the Trello to get everything down. But for now, these are bandits. They're not players. They will not aggro on you if you do not hit them. These are skill orbs, very important. You grab these in Battle Royale and they give you a moveset for Battle Royale only. Everybody is going to be having these, so you desperately like need one for yourself. If you don't grab one, you're probably just gonna end up dying. Um, you can definitely win with just a good enchanted weapon, or not even an enchanted weapon. If you're really good at the game, you can win any situation. But in this case, I got Shinobi, which is probably one of the better things you can get out of here. I'm used to it, which I like. Let me get my hotbar situated, how I use it. Yeah. Make sure to use your Q and Shift to do your slide dashes. It's the fastest movement in the game. It is faster to use your quick dash in between those if you have it unlocked, but I don't because I went in immediately. Here's some armor sets. If you press right click on an armor set, it'll tell you what it exactly gives you. Anything's better than nothing, so you're gonna put whatever you can find on. Also, you can paraglide after you've landed, but you need enough space below you, so it has to be like a drop off like this. If you press the key, you paraglide again. Really good for stuff like this, where you can go straight down, hurt yourself a little bit, but grab another skill orb. Spells aren't too great in Battle Royale. I don't recommend trying to use them a whole lot. It's also really smart to get a full set if you can, of the same stuff, because there's a set bonus you'll notice. You see set Dragoon 1 out of 3. If you get a full set of something, it gives you a massive bonus, which you can see here. It'll show your set bonus and what it gives you. But you have to have all 3 pieces to get your actual benefit from that. Other than that, here's your hunger bar. You need to find and eat cheese to replenish it. It's what handles all your regeneration. If you don't have a hunger bar, it is going to be super difficult to regenerate. It will still happen, just very, very slowly. You also get regeneration from killing players and bandits. There are horses around you can ride. People can kill your horses and you can kill the horse yourself. So be careful on landing around. This is what a radiant chest looks like up here. They almost always have a full armor set in them. So yeah, this one has the Dragoon set, and I'm getting attacked, but that's fine because I have... It's not fine. I actually know it is because I'm using Shinobi. So check this out. So I'm being a coward, and I'm gonna run away like a little... Oh, dear God. I think I'm getting teamed on, which is awesome because I'm recording this for a video. So these people are getting striked. But teaming is not allowed in non-team battle royales. You can get striked and then banned for it eventually if you do it enough. Very discouraged. Don't recommend you do it. I don't have my quick step, so I'm pretty much, I have to fight these people. I don't love that. I'm probably gonna die here if I'm honest. Not much I can do but run because I'm so low. They're not teaming? Okay. Thank God. They're not teaming. We're fine. I was just getting my ass kicked. But I'll live, probably. Yeah, quick step, super vital. Everyone's gonna outrun you, and you're gonna outrun anybody who doesn't have it. So yeah, make sure training, rogue, get your quick step as soon as you have enough merits for it. You get merits from leveling up, which you get from playing Battle Royale and Arena. If you're wondering what any of these moves do, I have a video for that, obviously, of course. Everything's another video, I know. But it's so hard to get everything in one. So it's separated. If you need that specific thing, you'll have to look for that specific video in the description. They'll all be linked though. I love a Withering Spear, but I've got the entire moveset for Katana, so it's probably not best for me to try to do that. Yeah, so full moveset's almost always better than anything, because it has an ult, which is like Katana's ult, Shinobi's ult, is really good. Not really, really good, but it's like a free 40-30% of their health. It's not like outrageous, but... Okay, so you get vouchers when when you kill people, so you can be a scummy person, and you can steal kills. That guy's low, obviously, so we're gonna steal his kill. Get 2 free vouchers. That's really good. But he's also low and didn't get his health back because we killed him, so we're gonna bully him and kill him fully. Pretty easy, I think, because he's gonna be low. I'm almost certain, unless we get third party ourselves. That's fun. I like it when I do it, not when it happens to me. That's fine. He can live. We can probably kill him with the storm itself, because it's closing quick. I don't have quick dash. This is a bad time. Oh. Okay, there we go. Gee. Yeah, this is not gonna go well, I feel. It's fine. Bonk. Hey. I feel like that person in the background's gonna come after us. Ah! Flame struck. Ugh. You fool. Oh yeah, he is. Die quick, die quick, die quick. Oh, you kidding me? He left the game. Okay, that's annoying. I'm hoping they patch that out, where you'll still be able to get your health back and all that jazz when they leave the game. But for now, somebody leaves the game, it's the ultimate fuck you. Super disrespectful, but nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Just run through. Kind of kite this, make sure they don't win, but you gotta not take too much damage for the final circle so you win. Come on, game. I know, you have abilities. I'm so good at the video game. This guy, very perceptive. Look at him. They can hit themselves with that. It's the best thing in the world to witness. Oh, thank God I picked up Lannis. Lannis auto dodges a spell or two for you. It's very cool. This guy, I think I'm getting teamed. I can't tell if they're friends or if... I don't know. I don't know what to think. Am I out of food, or am I just stupid? I am out of food. And I'm stupid. I was hoping. Just run off. Let me get the free kill. Okay, now we're gonna run, because he just got his health back, and I do not want to fight somebody who's full health while I'm in this state. I didn't want to grab you, god damn it. Okay. Yeah, normally I run element, so I'm like instinctively I've got the moth mind, go towards the light, but that's not gonna help me here much. Holy, are you folks teaming on me, or am I stupid? Or both? Ooh. Look at that shiny chest, don't you want to grab it? Please? I will run into the storm and then like come out of the storm. Like that's not against what I stand for. Ah! I'm just dead. Okay, go freeze time. Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm not even gonna finish that ult, because if I did, I would probably die. I am going to purposefully run through the storm so I can get around. And I'm going to try to make sure this foe I'm going to die to him. I do not feel safe. I am in great danger. Who is around, per se? Okay, we'll hang out here. We'll just eat some cheese, heal, be a little hidey man. I don't want to fight right now at this at this time. Put Respire down. Oh my god, it used it. Of course it did. I don't have range, really. I think... Who's alive? You're alive. Okay, I'm gonna let them fight it out, because I'm after the emblem, not the vouchers, so I'm just gonna let them kill each other until the storm ends up killing him, I think is the play, because I think he's a harvester, he can't get up here. Are they friends? I think they're friends. No, they're not. Okay, cool. So he's gonna die to storm, because he just got sandwiched in between two buildings, and nothing you can do about that. Yeah, I don't think they can get inside there, so it's just above, which means I'm fine. Right? We hope. Owie. Owie pazowie. I know they've both been in the storm quite a bit, so they're gonna die to the storm pretty soon here. Yeah, you can see them. That black effect on them means they're withering away from storm damage, which means we can leave them in there and they'll slowly start to die. Even when they're out of the storm, they can still die from the effect the storm had on them. What the hell is that guy doing? Is he like that desperate for a health potion or something? What are you drinking a health potion in front of me for, you dum-dum? I'm gonna be real smart and do this. That gives me a health back. Oh, he's a revenant. He doesn't count as a real person. That's cool. That's a bug. I'm gonna have to report that, but yeah. He just loses because he's a revenant and he already revived. But yeah, you get a ton of XP, ton of vouchers, not really a ton, but enough vouchers, and an emblem for winning a battle royale. So we're just gonna run, do some lockboxes. That's what you spend your vouchers on, pretty much exclusively. Nothing. You don't really need to take that. Spellblade artifact. Look at me go. That's for dual swords, though. Anyway, so you have an emblem. If you have an artifact that you use to train at Noir, like earlier, you can come over here with an emblem and tell him to give you your next move. So you learn up tilt, boom, right there. Or, yeah, this up tilt. So it's a spear move. I can use that now. It's great. Also, using those level ups we got, we can unlock quick step. Notoriety you don't need to unlock. You already complete that from leaving a mark. This right here, once this is slashed through, you're done. These you can't use merits on. You can grab things up here. Spell shield's great. You charge G and then you press F and it blocks some spells as well as melee attacks. It's a 360 shield as well, so it blocks your back. Pretty good. Yeah, you can talk to him now, apparently. Learn Spellcraft. Okay, so I lied to you. What? Oh, that's the requirement. Okay. So it's not Animus, it's just any spellbook plus Magicka and maybe Spell Shield unlocked, and then he's like, hey, you're chill. Keep studying. Yeah. So yeah, now that you have that, you got the Spellcraft tree right here. Learn that. Boom! You need more merits for all this, and then when you get down to here, you can learn Handcasting, which is in another video. Perfect. It's in the description, as always. Last thing to show, I'm pretty sure, before the end. Enchants! Here are your enchants. Ephemeral basically applies insanity, which is it distorts their screen pretty heavily, and if it hits them enough, it will instantly kill them. Um, not yeah, they'll just go insane and fall over. Flamestruck, when you hit somebody and it procs, it does 0.3 damage to them per tick, and it ticks 25 times if they don't roll out of it. If you get hit by Flamestruck, just roll, and it cancels. Withering, it's pretty much the same as Ephemeral, except it's counted as Rot instead of Insanity, and Rot does damage on the initial proc as well. It does more when you've already procced it a few times, um, but if you proc it enough as well, like Ephemeral, they will just start instantly dying from it. Not instantly, it's a bit slower. It's like Storm Death in Battle Royale. Windswept, there's not a visual for it for some reason, but it's just the white enchant. Um, when you hit somebody and it procs, it just sends them flying away from you. It's good for cliffs on Battle Royale. Um, Imbrued, this is a lie. It steals HP on proc. It gives 2 HP for light weapons, 3 for medium, and 4 for heavy weapons. Um, Radiant, when it hits someone, they get a chain put on them that slows them down. Um, when it procs, obviously. And Frostfire, it does 0.2, or not 0.2, I'm stupid. Hey, that's me. I think, I don't know. It does 0.8 damage for 4 ticks if you don't roll it. It used to be really good, but they just nerfed it, so it's bad. Do not get these. They're bad now. These are better. um, it doesn't count as fire though, so if you're using it against an element or a Rost, it might be a good idea. It's better than fire, but other than that, no. Both of these are dev enchants for now, so they're unobtainable, so they still have value, even if they're not the best enchants. They'll have better value than any of these. Um, yes. Last thing, I almost forgot. In the cabin, right through here, you have the Giles NPC, all the way in the back. You talk to him, venture into the unknown. You can spend the emblems you get from winning if you don't want to spend them on your class. You can unlock the old world, which is the open world. There's nothing to do there, but it's a cool looking map. And the test environment, which is a base plate with some testing stuff on it. But we're going to go to the Empyrean Embassy, which is the player trading market. How this market works is you take an item you want to sell on the market, and you can put it right here. So you select your item. What do you want to sell? Say the Spellblade artifact. You can decide to sell it for an amount of Lunari, and you will get the 100% however much the Lunari made. Or you can choose Robux. How does that work? Pretty simple. Not super simple, but simple enough. You go here, go to create. You're going to go to your dashboard, avatar items, classics, upload an asset. Here, I'm gonna drag this over here. Upload literally any PNG you want. Okay, that works. Um, name it whatever you want. Bleh. Don't even need to change that. Upload, and then you're gonna configure it. I'm stupid. Click on it. Just click on it. Flip on sale. Set it to however much you want to set the item price to. Um, and then you're gonna make 60% or 70%. Not sure if this is correct. You're gonna make a cut of this because Roblox takes a cut. Um, and it costs 10 Robux to publish, which I don't have any on this account, so you're not going to see that published. But after you publish it for a price, um, you can just open its actual thing. You grab this number here, this is its ID. You copy it, and you bring it here, and you just paste it in. Select, and if you had a price for it, it would actually publish, but you don't, because I didn't pay for it. So we're just gonna do a little, pretty much a giveaway. Put an artifact up there. You can boost it using 25 Robux, which will put it right here. It will give it this flame thing, and it will extend its time back to the full 72 hours. So if it's getting low on time, it will reset completely. Or you can remove it and take it down. Um, if you do that, it will come back to your inventory. I'm just going to leave that up there for somebody to grab, though. Um, that's about it. Pretty sure. If there's anything I missed, you can leave it in the comments. I actually checked those, or you can DM me on the Discord for Apocrypha. I will also link that in the description. There's going to be a lot of links in this description. But yeah, that's about it for now. Thank you for watching. Hi. Thank you for watching. And goodbye.